Welcome to Move On Up. My name's Richard Morton, and this is the highest rated and most fab quiz show in Britain! At this time on this channel. All right. Now, the aim of our game is for each contestant to get themselves here, because this is pole position. It's the best place to score points and win. But all our contestants today know this, because they're in fact this week's finalists or highest scoring runner-up, and they're here for today's final. Yeah, well, we're quite excited, thanks. And the prize they're competing for is 2 tickets for a hit West End musical and an overnight stay in a Radisson Edwardian hotel. Wow, quiz frenzy. Woo! So let's meet today's finalists. And my first finalist is Rob. Pleased to meet you again, mate. How you doing?
Right, fine, thanks.
Good to see you back.
Yes, good to be back.
Oh, cheers. Well, let me ask you a question about yourself, Rob. Rob, what are your wildest dreams? What are your worst nightmares?
Wildest dreams, we hit the jackpot in the machines in Vegas.
Wow.
Come back a millionaire maybe, one day.
Yeah?
Worst nightmare? See a ghost.
What kind of a ghost?
Any ghost. I think I'd be one if I seen one.
Fair play. Yeah, that's a very nice cheery start of the show. Cheers, Rob. It's a quiz at 6 p.m. Well, good to see you again. Hope you do well. And I've been to Vegas. Cracking place, eh?
That is good.
Alison, pleased to see you again.
Hi,
How you
Richard.
doing?
Fine, thank
Welcome
you.
to the final.
Thank you.
So tell me a wee bit more about yourself, Alison. What's your wildest dreams? What's your worst nightmare?
My wildest dream, it's a bit soppy, but I'd like to have my honeymoon again with my husband, Carl.
That is lovely. And, no, he's lovely. And what's your worst nightmare?
To fall into some quicksand, I think.
Quicksand. Quicksand and ghosts. Good, nice, scary feel to start the show. That's lovely. So, no quicksand on the show, but great to see you again, Alison.
Thank you.
Weird, but lovely. Ian,
I
pleased to see you again.
It's Tuesday.
It seems like, I don't know, only like, I don't know, yesterday, eh?
It's incredible.
Good to see you back on Friday's final. All right. So, Ian, same question. Wildest dreams, worst nightmares?
Well, it's a bit of a theme here. My wildest dream is to live with the girl I love.
Yeah, but what's hers, Ian?
It's probably not the same.
Oh.
And my worst nightmare is probably being stuck in a lift with Paul Daniels.
Good to see you, Ian. Pleased to see you. Maria, pleased to see you back in the final. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Same for you, Maria. What's your wildest dreams? What's your worst nightmares?
I think my wildest dream is to wake up tall with a model girl figure.
Mine too. And your worst? Easy, leave it easy. And what's your worst nightmares, Maria?
To wake up and find out it was a dream.
Oh, you look lovely. You look lovely, and I'm pleased to see you back in the final, so don't you worry. Jerome, how you doing over here, mate?
Very well.
Are you all right?
Very well indeed,
Good to see you back in the final, Jerome. Tell me, what's your wildest dreams? What's your worst nightmares?
It's slightly boring, but it's sort of a low inflation, high growth economy.
Yeah. I think we've all got that on the tip of our tongues, mainly, and that sprung to mind for me too.
I thought so.
Yeah, and what's your worst nightmares?
Well, Baby Spice growing up, I think.
Well, I might just stand next to you at a party, Jerome. You're going to be a load of fun, but you'll be fun on the quiz, eh?
Maybe.
I think you will. These are our brilliant contestants on today's final. Let's crack on with the show! Okay. So we're going to start the final with one question for all our contestants on the buzzer. So hands on the buzzers, everyone. This is your starter question to see who's the first person to move into pole position. Who played the title role in the film Forrest Gump? Maria.
Tom Hanks.
Correct, Maria. Move on up! Well done, Maria. In pole position for the first game. It's the general knowledge game, and it's where you get 3 general knowledge questions, each worth 5 points, and then each of the other contestants gets a shot on the buzzers for a question to get into pole position, but these 3 are just for you. Here's your first one. What do the initials HQ stand for?
Headquarters.
Correct, 5 points. Who is the simple hero of the Snoopy cartoons created by Charles M. Schulz?
Charlie Brown.
Correct, another 5 points, that's 10. In northern Italy, is the Mirror of Diana a lake or a mountain?
Mountain.
It's a lake, but you got 10 points. Big round of applause for Maria! Well done. So, Alison, Ian, Rob and Jerome, this is a question on the buzzers for you to move into pole position. Here it comes. Same word, but different spelling. To massage bread dough or to... Ian.
Need.
Need is correct. Ian, move on up! Or to want of necessity was the question, but you were well in there, Ian, well interrupted. So that puts you in pole position. 3 questions each worth 5 points coming your way. Number 1. Which British Prime Minister was known as Super Mac?
Harold Macmillan.
Correct, 5 points. Which stately home was the setting for Brideshead Revisited?
Castle Howard.
Correct, that's 10 points. Well done, Ian. Here's your third question, possible 15. Is a gallivat, Gallivat, a gigantic saucepan or a boat?
A saucepan.
It's a boat, but you got 10 points. Big round of applause for Ian. So, Alison, Maria, Rob and Jerome, once again, a starter question on the buzzers to move into pole position. Same word, but different spelling. To cry loudly or a... Maria?
Whale.
No, or a round object thrown, hit or kicked. Alison?
Ball.
Correct, Alison. Move on up! Well done, Alison. You're in pole position now, so again, you'll get 3 questions, each worth 5 points. Number 1. In the song, who went to sea with silver buckles on his knee?
Bobby Shafton.
He certainly did. Well done, 5 points, Alison. Second one. What is the name of the official country home of the British Prime Minister?
Checkers.
Yes, another 5 points. Well done, Alison. That's 10. Third one, possible 15. Which Elizabeth starred in Lassie Come Home and Courage of Lassie? Big film star.
Taylor.
Yes, 15 points. Well done. A round of applause for Alison. Great. So that's the end of the first round. We've just whipped through in rapid-fire fashion, so we'll just crack on and do the next game. It's called Give Me 5. In my hand, I have 5 cards on which are written 5 names or items. What I want you to do is match them with your answers and do it in 10 seconds. So the more you can do in 10 seconds, the more chance you've got of getting these 5 things. If you want to play this at home, I'll show you the cards. Alison, you're in pole, so you can play first. And this is your card. Alison, could you match 5 things you might associate with Spain? 5 things you might associate with Spain. You've got 10 seconds, and that starts now.
Sand, sea, sun, holidays,
Yes.
paella,
Yes. Keep going.
bulls,
Yes.
fights,
Yes.
sunburn.
Oh, well done. I got bullfight, holidays and paella, which is 15 points. There was only flamenco and castanets that you didn't get, but that's 15 points. Round of applause for Alison, please. Well done. Ian, your shot at the old Give Me 5. Could you match 5 things, excluding instruments, that you might associate with an orchestra? 5 things excluding instruments that you might associate with an orchestra. You've got 10 seconds to have a crack at it, Ian, and that kicks off now.
Conductor.
Yes.
Baton.
Yes.
Music.
Yes.
Stands.
Yes.
Bow ties.
No.
Music halls.
No.
Pits.
No, so close, though. You're getting so close to it. Oh! You got conductor, sheet music, music stand and baton, which is 4 right, that's 20. And musicians was the other one I had, so when I said close, I was trying to give you that. But anyway, 20 points, big round of applause for Ian! Good. Maria, this is your chance to play Give Me 5. Maria, could you match 5 fictional detectives? 5 fictional detectives. Again, you'll get 10 seconds to have a crack at this, and that kicks off now.
Ironside, Columbo,
No.
Wycliffe.
No.
Oh gosh,
Keep going, keep going. Think over Britain.
Can't think of it.
Oh, hard lines. You didn't get any there because I had Sherlock Holmes, Hercule Poirot, which is Belgium, not Britain, but I was going to get there, Inspector Morse, Miss Marple and Adam Dalgleish. Big round of applause for Maria! Hard lines. A little bit tension in the old final. So, Rob, here's your chance to play Give Me 5. Rob, I've got a card, and I want you to do this for me, please. Can you match 5 people that you might make an appointment to see? 5 people you might make an appointment to see. Again, you've got 10 seconds, Rob, and that kicks off now.
Doctor?
Yes.
Dentist?
Yes.
MP?
No.
Hospital?
No. Keep going. Go down the high street.
Shops? Chemist?
Oh, close. You got doctor and dentist, which is 2. I had bank manager, I had hairdresser and optician, but that's 2, that's 10. Big round of applause for Rob, please. Well done, mate. Jerome. Your chance, Jerome, to have a shot at this game. Could you please match 5 things associated with the legend of King Arthur? 5 things associated with the legend of King Arthur. And again, you'll have 10 seconds to have a crack at it, Jerome. And that starts now.
The round table.
No.
The sword in the stone.
Yeah, name that sword.
No.
Okay. Name another thing. Go, go.
The round table, the knights of the round table.
Oh, hard lines. No, I needed their names. Well, we'll give you Excalibur, because that was a sword,
I think so.
I think so too, Jerome. And that'll do for me. So you can get Excalibur, but I had Camelot, I had Guinevere, I had Merlin and Holy Grail. Okay. So that's 5 points. Big round of applause to Jerome and everybody! And Let's check up and see what the scores look like after 2 rounds of today's final. Jerome, after 2 rounds of the final, you've scored 5 points so far, but plenty of time to catch up, matey. Rob, you've got 10 points so far, and Maria, you also have 10 points. So you're actually equal second, because Alison with 30 and Ian with 30 are tying in the lead. So let's have a big round of applause for Alison and Ian! Play our next game with one person in pole position. We'll have to have a tie-break situation. Woo! And Alison and Ian will have to answer a tie-break question on the buzzers now to simply establish who can play in pole for the next game. So this is for you two. Here we go. Who was the first female presenter of the National Lottery on TV? In your own time. Alison.
Carol Smiley.
Not Carol Smiley. Ian.
Anthea Turner?
Yes, it was. Ian, you move on up! So, wow, what a climax that was to the first half. So, what we're going to do is play you in pole position, but that's going to be after the break. So come back after the break, join us on Move On Up on the final. Welcome back to Move On Up. We're on the final today. It's our final, and it's the second half of the show. Ian, you're going to play the next game because you're in pole position. It's the category game. We've got 5 categories from which to choose your questions. Critters is a category about animals and natural life. Playing games, any kind of competitive games, from board games to competitive sports. Chart Attack is music, obviously. TV Teasers, which is TV trivia, and Globetrotting is kind of all around the world. You choose a category and I'll give you 3 questions.
I'll have TV Teasers, please, Bob.
Fair play and fair play. Yeah, that's all right, Bob. So 3 questions are each worth 5, and then, of course, there's a buzzer question for everyone else to move into pole position. These are just for you, Ian. Number 1. In which TV series did Robson and Jerome find fame?
Soldier, Soldier.
Correct, 5 points. Second one. Was it Don Estelle or Melvin Hayes who played Gloria in It Ain't Half Hot Mum?
Melvin Hayes.
It was. 10 points correct. Easy, steady. Third one. William Shatner played the captain of the USS Enterprise in the first episode of Star Trek. Is that true or false?
False.
Well done, mate. Do you know who it was?
No.
It was actually Jeffrey Hunter, but that's 15 points for Ian. Big round of applause. So, back to Quizland. Back to Quizland, the final frontier. Alison, Maria, Rob and Jerome. Here's a starter question on your buzzers to get into pole. Same word, 2 meanings. To pester or... Rob?
Annoy?
No. Or a black and white mammal of the countryside. Alison?
Badger.
Yes, Alison, move on up. Well done. Well done, Alison. So you choose the next category. We've only lost one, which was TV teasers. So you can have playing games, critters, chart attack, or globetrotting.
Chart Attack.
OK, 3 music questions. Again, each worth 5 points. And the first one is this. Which group did Diana Ross leave to go solo?
The Supremes.
Correct, 5 points. Second one. Which boys had a smash hit with West End Girls?
Pet Shop Boys.
Yeah, correct. 5 points. That's 10 now, possible 15, Alison. Which song title gave hits to Jennifer Rush and Frankie Goes to Hollywood?
Power of Love.
Correct. 15 points for Alison. Big round of applause. Fantastic. Ian, Maria, Rob and Jerome. Again on the buzzers, here's your starter. Same word, 2 meanings. The venue for a 3-day horse event, or, and it's Maria?
Badminton.
Yes, Maria, move on up. Or a game that needs a shuttlecock, but you didn't need that. So what do you want to do? Playing games, critters, or globetrotting?
Globetrotting.
OK, 3 globetrotting ones for you, Maria. Each worth 5 points, as usual. First one. Which British river is famous for its tidal bore?
The Thames.
No, it's the Severn. Hard lines. Next question. Can you name the capital of Florida?
Tallahassee.
Correct, 5 points. Next one. Suez lies at one end of the Suez Canal. Is it Alexandria or Port Said at the other?
Port Said.
Oh, well pronounced. 5 points, and that's 10 points for Maria. Big round of applause! Ian, Alison, Rob and Jerome, another starter on the buzzers. Same word, 2 meanings. A gymnastic bar or a broad smile? It's Alison.
Beam.
Yes, Alison, move on up! And Alison, you had Chart Attack last time, but I think this time it's only between critters and playing games.
Critters.
OK. You said like playing games was the last thing you
I
possibly
know
want?
nothing about sport.
Fair play. Well, this is the critters section. See what you reckon to these ones. Number 1. What creatures are cartoon characters Chilly Willy and Pingu?
Penguins.
Yes, 5 points. Second one. The cheetah is the fastest thing on 4 legs, but which bird is reputed to be the fastest thing on 2?
Eagle.
No, it's the ostrich, hard lines. Got 5, possibly 10 with this one. What sort of animal was a brawn? B-R-A-W-N.
Pig.
Yes, 10 points. Big round of applause for Alison. So Ian, Maria, Rob and Jerome, there's one more category, and if you're on your buzzers, you might get it. Here we go. Same word, 2 meanings. To carry and endure, or what Paddington is. Maria.
Bear.
Bear, correct, Maria, move on up. So, Maria, it's kind of down to playing games. What do you fancy?
Oh, I think I love playing games.
You're a star. And this is your playing games section. 3 questions, each worth 5 points. Number 1. Was Peter Beardsley's first English League club Crewe Alexandra or Carlisle United?
Have no idea. Carlisle United.
Yes, 5 points correct. And he's one of my Geordie heroes. Well done. Second one. In Scrabble, how many additional points are gained if all 7 letters are used in one go? Is it 50 or 100? How many
50.
additional? Yes, correct. Another 5 points. That's 10, Maria. Third one, possible 15. What sporting target is 28 inches high and 9 inches wide?
The inner archery.
No, fantastic answer, though. It's actually a cricket wicket.
Oh, right, I was close.
That was close for me, but 10 points. Big round of applause for Maria! And as that's the end of the category game, let's check up the scores after 3 rounds of today's final. Jerome, after 3 rounds of today's final, you've scored 5 points. Plenty more time to catch up though, matey. Rob, you scored 10 points. Same applies to you. Plenty more time to get loads more points. Maria, you're in 3rd place now with 30 points. And Ian, you've moved up to second place, in fact, with 45 points. But in the lead, with 55, Alison! Jerome, put Baby Spice out your mind.
I'm sorry.
You need a booming economy now. Rob, same for you. You know, loads more chance to get loads more points because we're on one more game to play, the Scramble game, which is the big game for getting points, Maria, Ian and Alison. It's everybody on the buzzers. 5 points for a correct answer, 5 points deducted for an incorrect answer. This is the final. You've got the prize to play for. Just a little bit of tension, just a little bit of pressure added to the thing. I'm going to start.
Negative?
Yes, Jerome?
Can I go negative?
You can't go negative unless you want to, but you know all about negative equity and I don't, but you can tell me later. What a star. Got to get out more, Jerome. Got to get out more, mate.
Okay.
Here we go. This is Scramble. Question number 1. Which member of the royal family has their birthday on the 21st of April? Maria.
Andrew.
No, it's the Queen. 5 points away. Next one. Oscar Wilde wrote a story entitled The Picture of Dorian... Maria?
Gray.
Gray, correct. 5 points. Got him back again. If you worked until late at night, what would you be said to be burning? Rob?
Candle, both ends.
It's the midnight oil I've got written down here, and everyone's gone completely mad. So that's 5 points away from that answer. Next one. Which DJ is famous for his phrase, "Hi there, pop pickers"? Maria?
Alan Freeman.
He certainly is. 5 points. Does a Bactrian camel have... Maria?
2.
Yes, 2 domes. Well interrupted. 2 dromes into dromedary has 1. Good. In the rhyme, where was Dr. Foster bound when... Maria?
Gloucester.
Yes, he was. 5 points. Glenn Campbell had a hit with a song... Yes, Maria?
Oh, gosh. Rhinestone Cowboy.
Yes, it was Rhinestone Cowboy. Mystic Meg or what? Next one. 5 points there. Who won the 1997 men's singles final at Wimbledon? Maria? I've got to push you. Hurry.
Pete Sampras.
Yes, 5 points. Honestly, that was the only answer I can take. Steady down there. Did the musician Jacqueline Dupre play the piano? Maria?
Cello.
Yes, the cello or the cello. That's correct answer. 5 points. Would you sing or eat a kohlrabi? Maria?
You'd eat it. It's
You
a
would eat
vegetable.
it. It is a type of cabbage. Well done. My mind's being read here. Next one. What is the name of the BBC's weekly programme listings magazine? Maria?
Radio Times.
Certainly is. 5 points. Jim Reeves had a hit with the song Welcome to My What, Maria?
World.
World, 5 points. Which English city did the Romans call Aquis Sulis? Ian?
Bath.
Yes, 5 points. Well done, Ian. Is the resort of... Thanks, because I needed to get a breath. Is the resort of Skegness in Yorkshire, Lincolnshire or Ian?
Yorkshire.
It's Lincolnshire. Hard lines, 5 points away. Did Mozart or Tchaikovsky write the ballet Sleeping Rob?
Mozart.
Yeah, Tchaikovsky, 5 points away. Hard lines. Sorry, Alison, I've taken that answer.
Carnage.
Now calm yourselves. Carnage. Which now? Oh yeah, go on. You've started.
Mary, Queen of Scots.
No, 5 points away, but a fantastic answer, Jerome. Which now defunct daily newspaper was started by Eddie Shah? Maria.
It was the colour one.
No, it wasn't. Yes, it was, but I've got to have a name. 5 points away. Sorry, it wasn't 000. The next question is, does a cello have 4 or 6 strings, Maria?
6.
No, 4. 5 points away. On TV, what did Arthur Daly refer to as? Yes, Maria.
Pass.
VAT of Vodka and Tonic, that's 5 points away. In which famous film did Marion Crane get stabbed by Norman Bates, Maria?
Psycho.
Certainly did, 5 points back. According to the proverb, the cobbler should stick to his what?
Afraid.
Yeah, his last hard lines. So that's the end of the show. Let's find final score! Rob! How you doing, mate?
Very close, that.
It was very close. And do you know what you score? You're a gambler, by the way. What happens when you kind of like equal with what you've lost and what you've gained?
Was it break even? Was it zero?
Break even's a great phrase. That's what I'm looking for. I didn't know how to say this. Guess what the score was?
Less than 1, I think.
It was 0.
Was it 0?
It was 0, and but you didn't lose because as a gambler, losing is the worst thing.
Very true.
Okay, I'll quit while I'm ahead, Rob. Did you have a good time?
Great day.
Okay, and I'll tell you another thing. You didn't come 5th, you came equal 4th because Jerome, matey, you also scored this. You know, like if the government were trying to get their inflation figure down to a perfect 1, guess what it would be?
0.
Yes, Jerome, fantastic. I didn't want to have to say.
But no.
But did you enjoy yourself?
It was very good, but I peaked too soon because I was the highest point score in the earlier round, so I gave us a
You
chance.
certainly were, Jerome, and you remember that on your way home
and
in
I would
tears.
tell them as well.
Okay. Well, you two came 4th and 5th. Thanks for playing. I hope you had a good time. And I'll tell you who came 3rd. It was Ian. Ian, you got 45.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Fine.
Did you have a good laugh?
Yeah, it's been a really good afternoon.
You really mean that?
And Tuesday as well was great as well.
Oh, you start. Oh. Okay, I'll quit while I'm ahead. Because second, Alison, you got 55. Big round of applause for Alison. 55, please. So close. You came our runner-up for the whole week for the final and everything. So, did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it's great.
Thanks for playing, because the winner, with 5 points ahead of you, that's all it was, 1 correct question ahead of you, Alison, with 60 points, and the winner of this week's final, and on their way to a big trip to Theatreland, it's Maria! Well done, Maria, well done. Ian, there's a consolation, it's a plug. Alison, it's a plug. Rob, I don't know what to do with this. Jerome, do some figures or something, mate. I know. Listen, that's not the end of our show. Let's have a big round of applause for all our contestants. Thank you. Thanks for playing. Thank you. See ya. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone. Join me next week on Monday for another whole week of Move On Up. See ya.